I'm curious, are the usual suspects going to talk about this one or not? Well, rather one in particular, Cam Higbee. So what you're looking at right here is a picture from Illinois State University, and he's right there at a table, and it's a TPUSA table. And basically what's happening right now is that he ended up flipping out. Like he went off. I don't know why he went off yet, but he went off, and he ended up tossing, well, not so much tossing, but flipping over TPUSA tables, as you can see right here in this picture. And it looks like one of them had something over their face. I don't know if they were having some kind of activity where people was allowed to do that, or if he did that to them, but he's going crazy right here. And you don't hear not one of a certain group speaking on this situation right here, but I bet you, had they been black, they would have had something to say. But let's get into it. A graduate student at Illinois State University has been arrested after he was caught on camera toppling a Turning Point USA table. The vandal, who has been identified as 27-year-old Derek Lopez, pay attention to that last name, was seen confronting student members of the conservative organization at the school as they were promoting YouTuber and comedian Alex Stein's October 20th event at the university. You know what? Whenever these conservatives claim to be comedians, 9 times out of 10 they aren't. That's just the title that they attach to themselves to make it seem like they're important. Much like when I had to go in on be going in on Tiny Terry about the same thing. He says, well, you know, Jesus did it, so you know I gotta do it, right? Lopez, wearing bright red pants and a red flannel with his hair up in a bun, could be seen telling one of the student activists. He then walks over to the side of the table and pulls down the tablecloth, sending pins flying. Apparently unsatisfied with his work, Lopez then grabs the side of the table and flips it over, sending pins, flyers, and other items into the air. Thanks guys, have a great day, he says, waving at the students as he walks away. When the students then try to reorganize their items, Lopez could be seen tearing a flyer off of a nearby bulletin board. The students who were holding the event later got in contact with Illinois State University police, who subsequently ended up arresting Lopez. The police noted he had previously disrupted another, quote, informational tabling event, but the grad student, who also works as a teacher's assistant at the school, has since defended his actions online. He says, pacifism is one of my core principles, but reading the Bible was what inspired me to flip that table, he wrote on social media. He said, if Jesus did it, so can I. I don't know if invoking the Bible or religion what could be his reasoning for flipping the table. Just own it and say you wanted to flip the table because you didn't like their presence. Like, that's more believable to me. You don't have to bring in religion as the reasoning as to why you did it. Just say just stand on that you wanted to flip that table. That is more, for me, at least for me, more feasible. It goes on to say, I consider Jesus a role model, and I consider fascists bad people, he continued. When Assistant Attorney General for Civil Rights Harmeet Dillon then hit out at Lopez for his actions as outrageous anti-speech conduct, Lopez replied, it's not anti-speech conduct, by the way, it's anti-bigotry conduct. It's a responsibility for state employees to create an inclusive and welcoming environment for everyone, which includes flipping over tables, promoting racist, homophobic comedians. Lopez also objected to claims that he acted violently. He said, I had a steel blunt object in my hand and I walked away calmly, he posted on X as the video went viral. He says, you're calling me violent? Get real. Violence is what ICE Gestapo agents get paid by your taxes to do. Violence is bombs being dropped on children, also paid for by your taxes. He said, as the video gained traction, comedian Alex Stein responded, and I put comedian in air quotes. He said, these are the freaks teaching future generations of America. We all need to expose these Marxist professors, he wrote. Lopez then replied on his Instagram account, writing, Alex Stein has been waiting for something interesting to happen to him because he's incapable of making anything interesting happen himself. Don't bother going to his quote-unquote comedy show, Lopez wrote. After reading the post, one Instagram user wrote that it seems like a threat. Turning this one in before you hurt anyone, the commenter wrote. Lopez is now facing charges of disorderly conduct and criminal damage to property. Though university police know that the investigation is ongoing, it may be grounds for additional charges and university disciplinary action. It says, we are committed to protecting the First Amendment rights as well as safety of everyone in our campus community, Chief Aaron Woodruff said. We encourage all members of our community to learn more about free speech rights and responsibilities at Illinois State University, including constructive ways to respond when encountering speech they may disagree with. University officials shared the message on social media, adding that the school recognizes the diverse perspectives represented on our campus. Expect everyone to listen and respond to opposing views with civility. So that's the entire article right there. So in summary, you have this guy who doesn't like TPUSA. He went and he flipped over their tables and basically said for him it was basically an act of God, because according to him, Jesus told him to do it. He said Jesus is his role model. So again, it's going to make him sound like he's absolutely crazy, because again, why not just say you did it and you acted in it because you didn't like what they were there for? At least then that would be a little bit more believable, because people are going to be looking like, oh God, it's another one of those type of people. And the main question I have going out of this video is the same one I had coming in. Are the usual suspects going to condemn what this dude did? Because we know, had it been black people, what would have happened? Now, this guy actually flipped their tables. He flipped their tables and had their stuff flying everywhere. He went and snatched down their flyers and was ripping it up and all types of stuff like that. And they said it has gone viral on social media, but you know, has it really gone that viral? And I need to also know, did Cam Higbee say anything? I'm telling you, this is going to be very interesting going forward, about a lot of these individuals who are going up, setting up shop at these various places to try to, I don't know, get people to be a part of TPUSA. Remember, they said they're trying to open up chapters all over the nation. So expect more of this to continue to happen, because they need the numbers. And we, like I said in one of my lives, the numbers equates to money. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comments, and I will talk to you in the next one.